Hello there. Welcome to the, I think, third or fourth YouTube event that we at the NHBL have done. This is a truly fantastic occasion, and I'm very, very happy that all of you guys at home can have a look, can watch this event. So welcome to the event. I am Ridge, and alongside me, oh my God, look who it is. It's my compadre and the man I am forced to do all of these broadcasts with. Please help. It's Dandelions. How you been, man?
I've been pretty good. What was that last part there?
Nothing. So let's get into our first chronological. Just wait a note. I'm getting into our chronological match. First chronological match of the night here. I think it is Medi Excalibur versus Spiky Mikey. Now, Spiky Mikey has a record in the NHBL. He's one win to 0 losses. So he's got a perfect record to maintain tonight. I think he faced, let me see if I could jog my memory. I think it was Aggro in the last YouTube event. So Spiky Mikey has had history here, but Spiky's going up against Medi Excalibur today, and both of them, God, look at their ping. Ooh, ugly ping. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon there's going to be a little bit of a sort of? Do you reckon Medi's going to be like, oh, I'm going to get a Spiky. Spiky has a record now. Do you reckon that's going to be a factor? Just Spiky just out for blood because Spiky has a record here.
Sorry, handling something on the side. For those watching live on Twitch, please do not spam the chat or post links. Following that, I feel Medi has a lot to do, and I feel Medi could take out that title, making a 1-1 even, which is still kind of a good record.
It's still reasonably good considering not a mainline event, sort of special event kind of thing. Yeah. Now, I know we shouldn't do this, but let's bring up the subscriber numbers. So, Medi Excalibur has 100,000. Dead on. I don't know. And Spiky Mikey has 94 and a half. Now, I'm not putting on the tinfoil hat, but do you reckon that might contribute to something here?
I reckon it does not matter, and it's all up to skills.
Do you reckon? Maybe did you reckon? Do you reckon? Do you have that hunch, Dan?
No, I do not have the hunch. I just feel it's whoever's the stronger boxer.
Oh well, Spiky did have that dominant win over Aggro in the YouTube event which he first started in, which was I think May of literally last year, which was also the event of I think Joey and Rider Cycle. I think that was the same event, so that was a fun time. And of course, our second match tonight is our big main event, and it's Skymin versus Ace the Ocarina Maker, two very well known TF-tubers on the platform. That is the YouTube.com. I got that right. So these two are completely new to the NHBL. They are not necessarily new to heavy boxing, or well, melee, I should say, not heavy boxing. They're probably not new to the art of melee. But do you reckon that their skills outside of maybe kind of like maybe Islander, sort of in pubs, maybe, do you reckon that could translate? Because maybe it could. Because I don't know how much these two melee outside of.
Well, to counter that, on Skymin Slash's YouTube page, the recommended video that appears is TF2's broken melee system. So I feel that it has some accountability and a lot of strength behind that will benefit.
Yeah. That will benefit. You know what? That's not actually wrong either. TF2's broken melee system. That was in December of 2018. Now that was a long time ago. It was quite a long time ago. So maybe things have changed since then. Honestly, I feel like I can speak for both of us here that we both have no clue. So usually we have all of this history behind us, and Dan is the notes guy, but we have no clue.
I have no notes. What's going to happen?
Dan has no notes. I have no facts.
Well, you have facts. I don't have notes.
Well, I've got facts, yeah, but we have nothing. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, my notes pages are blank.
And now it's time for a new segment. Caster predictions, quickly. Medi and Spiky and Medi, who you got?
Spiky.
Spiky. And main event, who have you got?
Skymin.
Ace.
Oh.
And we're ready to go. So we're going to do, I think, 3 warm-up rounds. And I'm actually going to do something a little bit unorthodox today. I'm going to analyze their warm-ups. Because we have nothing to say. We have literally no notes. We have no facts we can state. We have no nothing. We have nothing. So as these warm-ups start, I'm going to analyze them real quick, along with Dan. So, Dan, what can you see?
Circles.
Circles. Quite a lot of circles.
SpikeyMikey is getting good initial hits and playing very aggressively.
Yeah.
Watching Mehdi for backsteps or patterns in his movement. And then SpikeyMikey is able to pick up some easy hits.
Yeah, very interesting sort of strategy there from Spike. Of course, these two have bonkers ping. I think I'm unsure where Mehdi Excalibur's from, but I know Spike is from Britain. So
Mehdi, if you would like to answer, from Australia, okay.
From Australia. So Mehdi's Australia. Wow, they're both literally connecting from the other sides of the planet to this server. That is a coinkydink.
Yeah, I feel I'm slow, and I'm connecting from New York.
I'm connecting from Great Britain. I feel Spikey's pain because we are currently based in Los Angeles. So
yes,
it is quite a ways away from our usual Chicago servers, and definitely a long way away from our London server. So this is the first time I've even really seen this. So,
and just to make note, SpikeyMikey's Killing Gloves of Boxing has reached a new rank, unremarkable.
Congratulations. Congratulations. That is the best rank up you could ever get. That's 10 kills, isn't it?
I believe so.
That's 10 kills.
Spike,
I like to imagine
get some more.
Yeah, let me get some more. Hey, Spikey's going to have to rank that up probably twice at this point. So I assume there's one more practice round going on. So one more warm-up, and then we'll get started on our official match. So let's have a look. So, yeah, I guess Mehdi's kind of more taking ring aggression, maybe. A little bit more.
Trying to.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very formally done there. Round number 1. And Mehdi coming in with the immediate aggression, missing the punch there, and Spikey matching him perfectly with each and every punch. And Spikey picking up that with Mehdi just flailing wildly into the wind on that last punch.
Yeah. Mehdi was able to understand the format Spikey was using during the warm-ups and turn that into his advantage.
I mean, Spikey did get whittled down to 1 punch away, so
they were trading very well.
They were trading very well. Round number 2, it is 1-0 to SpikeyMikey. And Spikey using a lot of movement, and they're just trading, whiffing the air every time. And they're both missing there some punches, but Mikey's getting off some decent now. Mikey with the dominant ring advantage. And that's Spikey picking up 2, and it's 2-0 in favor of the British man. Is Dan alive? Do we have Dan on the phone?
Yes, sorry.
No problem.
Dan is receiving texts about the dog.
Ah, I see. So
Mehdi tried to play more defensively, and it was working in the beginning, but it eventually created a trap that SpikeyMikey was able to trap him in the corner.
Round number 3. Both of them adopting a very passive thing. Mehdi coming out with a little bit more aggression than usual, and Spikey staying reserved in the corner. And Mehdi just... Wow. That was... I don't know if Mehdi was even swinging there, or maybe the ping was literally eating up mouse clicks or something. But what happened there, Dan?
I do not know.
That was strange because I didn't see any movement from those fists. I didn't see anything. Round number 4, and Mehdi has got a mountain to climb. Mehdi coming in with the aggression and misses another punch and lands another one, but Spikey lands one in due time. Those arms, long arms, and he picks up the kill.
Mehdi tried to play more aggressive, but SpikeyMikey's got the dodges down pat.
Yes.
He's got the strafing figured out.
It's as if Mikey has done this before.
Yeah.
Assuming it's 4-0, it's round number 5, and Spikey comes charging out of the gate, changing up strategies on this fly. But Medi seems to have a number, but it doesn't matter. He just misses these punches time and time again, and Spikey is on match point, about to sweep.
Medi had the right idea, was starting very defensive, letting Spikey pull up into his corner, but he just was not able to capitalize when SpikeyMikey was going sideways.
It is now the match point. And Spikey and Medi dancing around the ring, and that's just a punch in for Mikey. Mikey laying in these punches pretty thick and thin, but oh, it appears the weapon was switched at some point, I think. So we're gonna have to get a call on that, because I saw a weapon switch.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going. We might as well restart the round now. Maybe. Oh.
Right. So during the round, SpikeyMikey, you did pull out a weapon at one point in the replay. So yeah, that is a that is a point to Medi Excalibur.
Round number 7, and Spikey is 5-1 up. This is a mountain to climb, and immediately Medi just being pinned up against these ropes, and this looks like game, set, and match, and it is SpikeyMikey with a 2-0 record in the NHBL. What a match.
Very fast match.
Very fast, very speedy match. So, SpikeyMikey wins 2-0 matches. First against Aggro back in May of last year. The second one here in September of 2020.
I'm here with SpikeyMikey, the winner of that match. Spikey, you looked fairly dominant out there, very controlled. What was the tactic going out there tonight?
I didn't really have a tactic, to be honest. I just did what I did last time and hoped it worked again, to be honest.
So this is now your second fight in the NHBL. How does it feel? Does it feel the same as last one, or do you think you're better?
It feels good to win again. Definitely feels good to win again. Going for 3-0 next time.
3-0, yeah. Keep the train going. What was the overall feeling of heading into tonight? You had a guy from all the way in Australia. This server's in California, so the ping's a little bit shaky. Yeah. What was the feeling going in there tonight?
It did feel a bit. Yeah, the ping was a bit of an issue, but I don't think it was too bad for me. I don't know if it's the same for Medi, obviously, but I thought it was all right. Managed to time everything fine. So, yeah, worked out for me, I think.
What I will say is the reason that why this fight happened in California is to get as evenly close ping as possible, and we feel this was the closest we could do it. Spikey on 130 ping nearly, and Medi Excalibur trailing at about 165 ping, which was the closest we could do it for the time on the ping. But yeah, you look great out there, man. Was fantastic performance.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna head over to Medi Excalibur 2012. Medi, it was a tough fight tonight. You gave it 110%. I know that. How you feeling?
Well, I wasn't really expecting. Oh, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right, just checking because I actually couldn't hear Mikey at all. I'm guessing it was team chat or something like that. I wasn't really expecting to come here to win. So I suppose anyone here that was betting for me to win, I'm sorry you lost your unusual. But in the terms of me, I don't know, I just came here to have fun, and I wasn't really expecting to win. So I don't know, I all's well that ends well, I guess.
How'd you feel about competing tonight? Your first match in the NHBL. What was the feeling of heading into tonight? Obviously, in a server based in California, and you're based in Australia, just like myself. So ping is always going to be again stas unless the fight actually takes place in Australia. But did you feel like that was a problem tonight, or was?
I guess it's because this is obviously not the first time I've joined American servers, and I find it's never something you can really get used to in the terms of when you input and what the server does. I guess it was just a challenge, more or less. And obviously, you know, we're playing in this server because to make it fair for the both of us, so where we're both located. I guess it's just something you just had to adapt to, which was perfectly fine. You know, it's best to be fair for both of us than for one to have the upper advantage.
We have arrived at our main event, Skymin versus AceTheOcarinaMaker. And as these 3 warm-up rounds get underway right about now, let's talk, Dan, about these 2 playstyles. Go, fight, go, crunch skulls.
You got 3 warm-up rounds. You can go ahead and punch each other in the face.
Fight, go. There we go. It took a little bit of persuading. So, I mean, these 2 are fairly well-known figures, especially more so Skymin, but Ace is no slacker either. Like, both of these 2 are really good content creators, and I do very much enjoy their stuff. In fact, I've been a fan of Skymin since fucking 2017. Like, this is a really strange thing. I don't know how long since, probably 2017. But rest assured, this is a very, very sort of weirdly sort of surreal night. But that's not why we're here. We're here to look at boxing and punching each other in the face, no less. So, I mean, in terms of probable skill, I don't really know that much between these 2. I think they're probably pretty even. Crouch jump over. There you go.
Yeah, the ropes are a bit hard.
They are a little bit hard to climb over sometimes, and the ropes are very slippery. I mean, I don't know who oils them or greases them. There must be the lard coating them, like an inch thick of lard, slippery ropes. And they've caught up many a referee. Even referees that are scouts get caught on those ropes sometimes. So, Dan, tell me, what can we expect from this match, if anything?
So far, based upon the boxers' stances and way they're moving, Skymin seems to be the more aggressive boxer, but Ace seems to be more relaxed, hugging the edges of the boxing ring. And it's going to be an interesting fight. I feel if Ace can be a bit more aggressive and Skymin can just hone in those shots, it's going to be an interesting fight to see.
Definitely going to be a more interesting fight. Of course, strategies change on the fly. Alrighty, round number 1, and Ace going in for immediate aggression out of the gate. I don't think Skymin was quite ready for that at all. Skymin's trying to dodge and duke, but it doesn't really matter, as Ace just goes in, just guns blazing.
I think Ace is really taking a listen to what I'm saying, using that to his advantage. But the aggression was perfect. Skymin was not too prepared for that aggressive attack, and was able to clean up Skymin.
Round number 2. What has Skymin got to do to reclaim it and make it a tie again? And that's a good start. Baiting in that punch in very early, and Skymin, well, a couple of missed punches though, but it doesn't really matter. Skymin got that punch advantage, and that was just all it was just movement there. So pretty damn good round, wouldn't you say, Dan?
Yes, I would. Ace had the upper hand at the beginning there, and when it came to the last 2 punches that Ace had left, Skymin was able to dodge nimbly and take up the 2 hits to clean him out.
It is 1-1, and Ace getting a little bit aggressive out of the gate, and Skymin wanted to back away, and it seems to be working. The aggressive baits, just Skymin biding her time, Dan.
Skymin was able to take full control of the corner and dominate that corner, and Ace just walked right into the snake pit.
Ooh, round number 4, and we get a lot of passive players, and they're both very, very not eager to go. But Skymin delivers that first punch onto Ace, and Ace misses that punch. They had perfect opportunity to try and punish Skymin's miss, and just did Skymin lose any health?
No, Skymin did not lose a single hit.
Skymin did not lose a single point of health that round.
If Ace wants to, he can call a dispute.
He could.
If he feels that
Nah, it's just spaghetti code. I heard the hit 3 times, but that's not out of the ordinary for TF2.
Welcome
That's
to
usually
NHBL.
Someone who's not salty, someone in the NHBL who's not salty about Hitrig for a change.
That's usually what we dispute on.
I play demo night as a living, and I'm not. If you got to get over that early.
And there it goes, it ding-a-lings, and Ace coming out immediately with that sort of weird circular motion again. But it doesn't really work, but well, I say that, but it kind of is, but it's not really. And that's it's nice. Sick achieve. Sick achievement.
The Borscht Belt.
Fantastic, but Skyver's 4-1 up, Dan.
Skymin is 4-1 up. And it was very interesting. Again, same snake pit.
Great. You may begin when the bell sounds.
Title, and both trade their punches immediately. Ace trying to get that ring aggression and ring presence in early, but this is just, Skymin just tanking. Time after time after time, losing only one punch, and that's Skymin on match point.
Yes.
All right, then, next round. Skymin misses a punch, and Ace tries to punish that very well, but Skymin comes back with a couple of punches of her own. And this seems game, set, and match. Skymin wins the YouTube bout. 6-1 in very kind of dominating fashion.
Skymin had very much control of the outer ring and was able to use that to her advantage, almost creating a serpentine pattern around Ace.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the main event tonight, Skymin Slash by 6-1 win. What a performance! I think you shocked quite a few people tonight. Most of us thought the match was going to be a little closer than that, but Skymin, you were very you're very talented in the boxing ring. Your movement was absolutely fantastic. What happened in there tonight?
I don't know. I kind of shocked myself too. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair enough. That was a hell of a performance. Was there any game plan going in there tonight, or just kind of tested out how each round went?
It was just kind of looking for that, I guess, initial punch, because I kind of figured once you get that sort of leg up in the health pool, you can get a little bit more aggressive as long as you don't miss your punches. At least that's from my like novice opinion on this.
Well, I mean, you looked very good in there. You were keeping your distance. You weren't going too close to the ropes. Keeping your distance. Ace was charging in, guns blazing. You seemed very controlled. Were there any nerves there tonight? You looked pretty confident.
I don't think there was as much nerves as I would be if I was fighting melee with my teammates blocking my shots. We all know the melee system is wonky.
Of course. Would you ever consider boxing again in the NHBL? I know it's I know the process of getting everybody in here takes a while, but would you ever come back for a second fight?
And if so, who? And if so, who? Who would you face?
Maybe for another show match, but I don't have the time to sink into like an actual tournament.
Well, we wouldn't be getting you for a tournament. We'd get you in for another match like this.
Mm-hmm.
But what a fantastic performance! You did very well tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Skymin Slash.
Thank you very much, Clay. And
Hang
we're
on,
going
hang
over
on.
to Ace as well. Oh my
I'm
god!
going over to Ace.
What is
I'm
Ace
going over
doing
to
in the
Ace.
corner? What is happening?
I'm getting a massage.
Oh, he's getting a massage by the.
Since when the hell did we have funds to get a massage parlor in the ropes, Clay? When did that happen?
Well, our ropes have been like that for a long time.
What?
Ace, what happened? Yeah, the ropes they bounce you like forward if you get close.
They give you a massage anyway.
All right, back to Ace. Ace, it was a tough fight tonight. Skymin looked fantastic in there. Both of you guys were kind of at the start. At the start of the fight, it was close. You were both kind of trading punches, and then Skymin kind of took control towards the center all the way until the end of the fight. What was the tactics out there tonight? Did you take it round by round, or?
Well, my tactic was to, like what Skymin said, whoever gets the first punch gets the advantage, right?
Yeah,
so
of course.
My plan is to go in there aggressive, and the strange thing is, the one I was playing more defensively the first round, because I'm not used to Heavy's melee range, as you can tell.
He punched me.
Yeah, as you can tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny thing was, the first one where I'm playing more cautious, I actually won that one. Maybe I should play more cautious. When I was getting more aggressive, really strafing around, running in there, starting to run into the same problem I have when I played Demo Night, and that is, you hear the hit sound, nothing connects. She'll be walking backwards, right? There's the hit sound. I'm like, all right, let me back up for a moment. So now we'll both go in opposite directions. Throws a punch. I get hit. That's TF2 in a nutshell.
Fair enough, though. I mean, it was a tough fight. I mean, Skymin looked very good in there. She looked very confident. I know you were.
Oh yeah, that corner trap got me.
Yeah. I know you were a little bit nervous heading into the fight, but then towards the start, you were trying to get your shoes on and try to walk around a little bit more, which was good. I like the confidence on both sides. But regardless, thank you for showing up here tonight and competing. Ladies and gentlemen, Ace, the Ocarina Maker.